Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is Max from the server 133. In this video I'll be covering one of these events that pop up in once in 30 days or once in 45 days. Unfortunately, I haven't kept a track of it before speaking to you guys, and I decided to make a video about this very late. So here we are. The event is gold refining. Now what is the entire gold refining event about? So if you finish up 150 cultivations on your general, or 150 refinings, that is in total. So if you see 150 times you have to refine an equipment and 150 times you have to cultivate your generals, the total rewards which you can earn is 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 6, and 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 10. 16 advanced smart speed ups. Now if you calculate, 16 advanced smart speed ups is as good as 16,000 gems, which is somewhat a package of $5. So now let's get on to this. We'll do a bit of the maths before we go for the refining and cultivation. So a general cultivation, if you are trying to cultivate a general which is already highly cultivated, it's going to cost you a lot of gems and a lot of gold. Right now I cannot do any gold cultivation on this general because the stats are already above 300. If I go for more gold cultivation, I'll be getting minus points only, so that's going to be basically wasting the gold. But if I look at a new general that I have got, or maybe some general that I want to focus only on the cultivation of the general's politics, or maybe only the attack and defense. So at this moment, if I'm cultivating the general Banchao, it's going to cost me 11,000 gold. So before I begin, I am just going to make a record of the amount of gold that I have on my account. So it says 53.6 million. So I'll just make a note. It is 53.6 million gold when I start. So let's get on with this. Let's cultivate the general for 150 times. Now I'm going to be skipping the entire cultivation process because you guys are aware how to cultivate. I have made videos in the past that show you how you can cultivate a general. You need to browse a bit, or else I can add up the link in the description so that you guys are aware how to cultivate a general. So let's look at Banchao. I'll be cultivating him for some time, and it's a total of 150 times that you need to cultivate. So I'll just cultivate him for a few times. What I want is, in the end result, I want to see how much gold I have spent for 150 cultivations. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna just start cultivating till I get the right or necessary stats. Now remember, if I'm cultivating a general for Archer Tower, I need more of the attack and defense. I need leadership and politics because at the end, if I want him to make a senior Archer Tower officer, I'll need him to be having 3.5 million power, for which I'll also be adding up gear. But again, this is what is needed. Anyways guys, so now I'm going to be cultivating him for a total of 150 times. So we'll get back to that in some time. Okay, so I made you guys wait for a while, but then I didn't want it actually to wait, so I straight away did the cultivation process, and I paused the video right then and there, and I've straight away skipped that part and come over here to show you that I have done the cultivations for 150 times. Now the end result, I didn't take the before and after for my general Banchao, or I could have compared the end result, but 150 times cultivation with the gold hardly took me, I guess, 10 minutes. And I wasn't spamming the cultivation button. I was actually looking at the stats and then pressing the cultivation. So 150 cultivations is actually nothing, because every time that you cultivate, you may get negative stats, so you need to cancel this. But if you pay attention and do it, you will end up getting improvements in the stats. Now moving to the part where you need to refine the equipments. So if you are standard refining, if you're going to do, which is generally done by a lot of people on a daily basis, they go for a good equipment and then they start refining it. But what I do is, I only refine it when I want to refine it. I don't refine it during the event. But to get the benefits and the rewards of these events which are going on, I just refine them. Now what I do is, it's called a random refining. I don't really look at the stats being positive or negative. I don't really care what are the stats at the end. I just keep spamming the refine button for a total of 300 times, and as you can see, I'm just spamming it on the screen. You can see I'm just tapping the refine button, and just exactly at that spot we have the confirm button and the cancel option. So I keep choosing the confirm, 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 and keep doing it for a total of 150 times. Now again, I'm going to pause the video right here at this moment, complete the 150 refinings, and then get back to you guys. Okay, so the time that I stopped the video or paused the video, I basically completed the entire refining process. Now if you look at the gold refining event, here we are. I have completed all of these. Now let's talk about the benefits of the entire routine. Step number one, or the point number one, when we talk about cultivating a general, you are eventually going to cultivate a general when you will be using that general for the duty, a subordinate city, or the purpose. So it doesn't really matter whenever you cultivate, but events like these is the right time to do the cultivation. Of course you will cultivate the general the moment you get him, or the moment you need to use him, or the moment you need to put him on a duty, which is absolutely normal. That's how people do it. But when such events pop up, this is the right time to cultivate the general. And this event comes this happens 3 times. This quest happens 3 times in the entire span, so that's like a total of 16 advanced march speed ups, plus you're getting some healing speed ups. Of course they are not too much, but then there is something which is always better than nothing. Plus you get these material bags, these treasures and all. But most importantly is the advanced troop march speed up. Now let me tell you, the actual cost of one of these march speed up is as good as 1000 gems. So you're getting rewards worth 16,000 gems. Now this is point number one. Second thing about refining, the reason I was refining a cheap gear or a poor equipment was very simple. If I am going to refine an expensive gear on an expensive equipment, maybe a dragon gear, that's going to cost me at least 700,000 gems, 700,000 diamonds for one single refining. And if you do the maths, 150 of such refinings is going to cost me a lot. But then if I'm looking forward to refine an equipment, then this is the right event to do so, because at this time there's also gold consumption which is going on, which you can see in the consuming return event, wherein for whatever gold you consume you get rewarded. As of now it is 131 million gold has been consumed. So I have cultivated a lot of generals in the last 3 days, that is day before yesterday and today. And again I have bought some generals. I have made some generals 5-star, and all those places where the gold is needed to be spent. So that's what I've done, one of these things. I'm targeting to spend another 170 million gold today, maybe making some generals 5-star, or recruiting a general or two, or maybe upgrading a gear or two. That's my plan for this event. Now one more thing, let's talk about the cost. So when I started, the gold amount I had was 53.6 million, and now it is done, it is 50.4 million. So the total gold cost, if you do the maths, is 2.8 million. Sorry, my maths is so bad, I'm so sorry guys. Yes, it is it is 3.2 million gold. Now 3.2 million gold, if you do not have so much gold, and if you need to levi the gold from your keep, and if you're going to do gems levi, let's do it this way. To get 3.2 million gold, you'll be spending 2000 gems. Now if you do not have the gold, you would still want to spend 2000 gems to get the gold for refining and cultivating. Why would you do that? The simple question, why would I do that, is for the advanced march speedups. Because if I calculate, 16,000 gems is the value of the advanced march speedups, which you're getting for just at the rate of 2,530 gems. This is one of the benefits. Second, your general gets improved, which is again a good thing. It's a necessity to improve your general, and at the end you get the advanced march speedups. Now this is very simple but quite important for you to understand. A lot of us, we end up using the advanced march speedups for sending our march out for gathering or for boss hunting. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't do that. What I would do is I would use advanced march speedups if I want to hunt somebody. So let's say if this is a sub city, this is a city, okay, this city is around 43 kilometers away from me. I've got my march what do we say, march gear, which is called as the courage horn, which increases my march speed by 33%. And if I press the attack button, it's going to take 1 minute 35 seconds. But if I want to finish this attack within, let's say, 5 seconds, so if you start calculating, the half of 1 minute 35 seconds is going to become 45 seconds. So with my fingers I'm counting the number of march speedups I'm going to use. It's going to become 45 seconds. Half of that is going to be 22 seconds, 11 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. So that's 5 advanced march speedups to finish the attack in 3 seconds. Now imagine if the enemy is a bit further, or let's say if there is a keep on one of these enemy buildings that I can see, which is 100 kilometers away. If I want to hit this guy, okay, the time is saying 4 minutes 37 seconds. Let's do the maths very quick. 2 minutes 15 seconds, 1 minute 7 seconds, 40 seconds, sorry, 35 seconds, 18 seconds, 9 seconds, 4 seconds. That's 6 advanced march speedups to complete the attack within 4 seconds. Now the reason you would want to do this is just like my current condition. You can see my troops are gathering in the map, and if I recall these guys from gathering, then I port in there, then I hit the player, I bubble up, I come back to the hive, and then I again send these troops to gather. That is going to be taking more of the effort, because for that I will be recalling the troops. Point number 1, so the gathering gets interrupted. Point number 2, the tiles may vanish. Again, these are all level 13 and level 14 tiles. Point number 3, I'll be spending 4000 gems for 2 advanced teleporters. You can understand, right? The cost of one single advanced teleport is 2000 gems. I don't have any problem with the teleports. I have a bunch of those in my account. But then if I need to do that, that's going to be 4000 gems for teleporting in and out, and then again sending the troops for gathering. And by this time, if this is a kill event, by this time somebody decides to hit him, I may lose the opportunity, because the time that my troops are going to take to come back is going to be around a minute or so. Let's say if this is 96 kilometers, if this is from where my troops are going to be recalled, you can see 97 kilometers, it's going to take around 3 to 4 minutes. And again, using march speedups for that 3 to 4 minutes is not a good idea. So simple thing to do, use the advanced march speedups, get your kill. You can just see, if I want to do that over here, it says 3 minutes 33 seconds. Using the advanced march speedups, it can be completed in 4 to 5 seconds, and this is the good use of it. You can also do this during the server versus server war. If an enemy keep is porting onto your server and happens to be somewhere close to you, and you can time it right, you can send an attack from your hive to the player. Of course, timing is very, very crucial in this case, but let's not talk much about it. I can show you how many advanced march speedups I hold currently. So for that, I'm just going to reinforce somebody, and when I press the reinforce, I have got 114 advanced troop march speedups and 14 standard speedups, which is costing around 700 gems. So guys, this is very valuable thing that you can get in the game, and this event keeps happening once in 30 days or once in 45 days. I haven't kept a track of it, but it's on right now. If you're watching this video, the moment it has been uploaded, the date has been uploaded, the event is on. Go refine and cultivate. Cultivation is good. You should always cultivate. Cultivation is necessary. Refining, do the cheap refining so that it does not cost you much. It's like only 1.5 million gold for 150 refining. If you do the cheap equipment, if you're doing the proper dragon gear or the king's gear or the big size gear or the important ones, it's going to cost you something around 500,000 up to 1 million. So do the maths and do the necessary. Only refine what is needed. You can any which ways keep on refining whenever you like to refine. That's what the concept of the game is. You have the resources, you need to spend it when you need to spend it. So guys, with this I conclude the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, any queries, feel free to hit me up. You can comment on the YouTube video. You can also write me a mail. You just need to enter my name on the email and you can write it to me. I respond to the mails. I in fact chat with the players from other servers to give them tips and tricks, and that's all. So guys, once again, thank you so much. Stay safe, have fun. With this I conclude the video. This is your friend Max signing out.